talking about Topcon's new latest and greatest to the paving and milling world. Another big upgrade to our machine control solutions is going from the MCR3 platform to the Max platform. So the Max platform allows you to utilize the MCX3 as its modem. It has everything built in. You have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cellular. We have that ability to run the external radio. But the biggest thing is, hardware-wise, we're able to do, instead of having just a GNSS receiver that you have to take off and put on a new receiver type when you're going from GPS solutions to millimeter or total station LPS or even relative depth, we have the ability to stack the sensor configuration. So this is an example of an RPI3, which is our total station prism receiver combined with GNSS. So within the machine builder file, if I decide to go from GPS to total station under a bridge or a low GNSS area, it's literally a click of a button. Another big benefit is with the millimeter system. So now we're using the PZSI3, and you can also put the LPS solution on top of that. So I can go from millimeter to total station to GPS. So thinking of relative depth machine control, RDMC, I have the ability to do GPS for its position. I'm still utilizing the 2D sensors to control my vertical, but if I go into an area that has low GPS, high tree canopy, under a bridge, I can still have my LPS receiver on the mast, and I can switch from RDMC utilizing GPS for its position to RDMC using a total station. So I can have an LN150, LN160, or GT or PS set up under the bridge, already ready to go. My machine's approaching that. Boom, click of a button, change my sensor configuration. I don't have anything to do with hardware changes. It's all done on the display, and I'm off, still milling or paving to the design. Another big enhancement to the Max solution is what we call virtual ski. Virtual ski is an addition to our relative depth machine control, but the relative depth machine control utilizes a scan information of the existing from the RDM2, RDM1 scanner, and then it's usually following a design to compare its depths. So if I don't always have the leisure of building a design, but I have a rough road, or I have a road that I need to improve, greater than your traditional averaging skis. Well, virtual ski is actually set up here. I can now, with the scan data, apply a theoretical length of ski on the machine using one sensor on each side, our 2D sonics, or a rope sensor, or even an OEM sensor in some cases, and say, I want to go 100 feet instead of 30 feet. It is going to be 60% in front and 40% behind. So it's looking at its approaching grade and deproaching grade to make sure that it's maximizing its smoothing opportunity. I can go up to 300 feet. So that's 49 points of reference for an average over a 300-foot length. So the smoothness improvements over conventional methods is huge. We're seeing great benefits from this solution. But you always still have the default of going back to either a total station, millimeter, or even a full smooth ride where you're getting the data, building a design, and doing relative depth machine control. The sky is the limit with the sensor configurations on the Max solution.